Non-spoiler review for the Central Intelligence movie. I just got through seeing it. It was an advanced screening, and I had a good time. I was first in line, and line got super long. It was hella hot outside. You know, they made us wait outside. And 5 hours later, I got in the damn building and enjoyed the movie. Oh man, a couple of things that I like. And this is gonna be non-spoilers. I'm gonna give my spoilers review. Chemistry between The Rock and Kevin Hart was on point, especially how they built it up while they were making it. I mean, between the Twitter fights and the things while behind the scenes stuff. I like the ride along, but ride along 2 was just it's garbage, man. And then I'm thinking, like, does Kevin Hart need to be in these movies where he's in an action situation? Like, even though it's like 48 Hours kind of a thing, or Beverly Hills Cop kind of a scenario and whatnot, and he's very funny, and I think he's like going to be on the path of being like the next, if not surpassing like Eddie Murphy said. I know that's blasphemy, but look what he's doing. Look what Kevin Hart's doing out there, man. He's he's already crossed that peak. Where Hollywood, they always say like Hollywood won't allow a black actor, comedian to be up there, popular for too long. Then we always move to the next one. Chris Tucker, your Mike Epps, your Money Mike or the Pimp. We always move on to the next one. But like Dave Chappelle, but Kevin Hart has, he stuck it in. He stuck around, and he stuck it in. He's stuck around, and he's surpassed it. I mean, even when the next dude to Key and Peele came up, Kevin Hart's still in the game. So now I feel like a door has been opened, and like these guys, these brothers are making it. And hey, even The Rock has proven that he has lasting power and getting respect in the acting business. You put the most electrifying man on TV and in entertainment today, and you got the power and the energy and the love with Kevin Hart. You put that in a movie together, oh man, it made a hell of a fun story. They wrote a great story. They acted their asses off, and they delivered so much comedy. You will not be disappointed on how fun this movie was. Fun. There was times when it began, I was thinking, okay, it's gonna be cheesy. It's not gonna work. They put all the best jokes in the commercial. They put a lot of the best jokes in the commercial, but it still held its ground. It still held up. I found there was a lot of points in the movie where I think either the writers or maybe Kevin or Dwayne himself, the producers, the director, they called it out, man. It was like there was a situation where, how you're in a movie and you're watching, I'm not going to tell you what happened, but how you're in a movie and you're like, you predict something's about to happen. You're like, oh man, that's them. They're the ones they're the bad guys. It's so predictable. That's the bad guy right there, or him or her, or this is about to happen. That happens in the movie. You're calling it out. And then, all of a sudden, Kevin Hart does it in the movie. He calls it out. Like, oh, it's obvious. Yeah, you know how Kevin talks. He's like, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so bada boom. Okay, Rock, let's see. Okay, this is what's gonna happen. All right, so that's the bad guy right there. He's the bad guy. He's doing it all. It's all his fault. And we're gonna stop this. We're gonna all calm down. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go with my wife. And I'm gonna bang it out. And I'm gonna have some sex time. And then you're gonna stop doing your crazy CIA thing. And you're gonna let me go home. And I'm gonna do my thing. And I'm gonna be chilling. But The Rock was like, oh no, we're gonna make this happen. We're gonna do this. We cool? No, we're not cool. Cool. And it's like you're sitting there predicting all this stuff, and then Kevin Hart does the same thing. He's right there with you making the same predictions, and then they put a loop on it. They spin it out. And that was a horrible Rock impression. That was a horrible Kevin Hart. I can do the eyebrow, but I can't talk like The Rock. But oh man, but I think my Kevin Hart impersonation isn't that bad. But overall, this movie, I mean, it had, a pun intended, it had a lot of heart. Kevin and The Rock, they worked really well together, man. They knocked it out the box. And I was really surprised at that, man. That was a really good movie. The story and the theme about, overcoming adversities when you're young and pain that you went through in high school, that the message, the slogan, it gets better. It's true, man. And in this story, this movie, it beats that drum very heavily, and they lay a lot of the lessons on real thick and whatnot. But the way they smooth it out is really worth the ride, and you can see by the end of the movie, you can see a lot more coming from these two guys. Central Intelligence 2, I think it's inevitable. After watching this, I think America's gonna fall in love with this team, man. This is the next duo. These guys knocked it out. Um, the Rock, I love the fact that you work well with a lot of people. But on the comedian side, I think you found your boy. Just like Jonah Hill and dang, I got his name in my head. 21 Jump Street. Those dudes. They work perfect together. Channing Tatum. That's a good click, man. That works. But Kevin Hart and The Rock, they're another good click. I mean, Seth Rogen and his boy, from all those damn movies. Come on, man. I'm not good with the names right now. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to fall asleep. Come on, guys. You know what it is. Come on, man. I just got to watch Central Intelligence. But, that's a horrible Kevin Hart impersonation. But these guys are a good team, and you will enjoy the movie. You will enjoy the ride, the comedy, the action, the irony of it, the lessons. Even though they lay it on thick, they deliver it in a cool way. The Rock and Kevin together, they deliver these awesome punchlines. You won't be disappointed. So go check this movie out. You will have fun. So, will this be the #1 movie in America? I hope it will. I don't know if it will. Yeah, I think it will, because Conjuring only made 40 mil. Yeah, this will be the #1 movie in America, and I can't wait till it releases and you all get to enjoy it. Now stay tuned. Now this is my non-spoilers review. What's coming is the spoilers, so check that out. It's coming, and here we go.